Hello everybody, welcome back to the Crochet Lovers Crochet Podcast, episode number 59. I'm Amelia, nice to meet you guys if you're new here, and hello if you're a returning viewer. I was going to record on Sunday, but Sunday just turned into an editing day instead. So now I'm recording on Tuesday instead, which is perfectly fine. And a part of me was like, I'm just gonna wait to record this podcast until next week and just like full on skip a week. But I got too excited and now I'm recording it. So a couple of things have happened. First of all, the ends of my hair is purple, in case you didn't already see that. Very excited about this. This is going to be fading out very quickly. It's semi-permanent. This was a very impulsive decision, and it happened at midnight on Friday. Yeah. And then I also kind of hit my head when I was half asleep. So I have a little wound that is struggling to heal. Anyways, some changes. So this week, not this week, but like the past week was fall break. So Wednesday was my last day of classes, and I had Thursday, Friday off, and then of course the weekend as well. Thursday, Friday, I spent all day working on a new project, which I'm very excited to show you, and I'm going to be showing you guys that here soon. Saturday, Sunday, I was at the campground with my family, and I did finish something, and I will show you guys that also. And I did get some progress done on another project. And then, like I said, Sunday I edited. So I have a video coming out for me tomorrow, so Wednesday the 19th, about a video that I recorded a while ago. And I'm in the middle of trying to edit the Crochet With Me bee, the little bees that I made. But something is a little off with the file, or maybe it's my editing system, because I have to edit on my old computer just because of the software, and something's not working, so I have to try that again. Anyways, I'm trying to do a real time and a sped up, so one is going to be over like almost an hour, and one's going to be like 8 minutes. So I'm excited, and I'm hoping that I can get those to come out. If not, I can always make more, because I really enjoy making those types of videos. But yeah, so this video is going to be kind of a long one. I do have content to share, and I also wanted to share with you guys some channels that I found while I was crocheting also. So yes, I'm going to share those channels at the very end in case that you just aren't interested. That's going to be at the very end after everything. And they're also going to be linked in the description box below. So yes, very excited. So I'm just going to go with order that I have them. So yes. Okay, I had to pull up the pattern link, but I have it. Okay, so the pattern that I use for this is the Paris Meets California Golfclub Covers, free on Ravelry. And I kind of made the pattern my own a little bit. I kind of changed it up color-wise, and I also added some pop-ups to them, but I finally finished all of them, and I also added numbers on them too. So I don't remember exactly what it was the last time you saw them, but they're all finished now. So they all have the heads on them, they all have the numbers, and they all have pom-poms. Okay, so I'm just going to go by this one first. This is the number 7, and I have pictures of all of them as well. With my editing situation, I'm not even going to bother trying to edit them in, but I will be posting about them if you do want to see some in-depth photos. You can check my Instagram or my Facebook page. Those links are in the description box as well. But yes, so these are Golf Club Covers. And this is the number 7 on. This is a custom order. And he just asked them to be patriotic themed and they for all to be different, and he specified the numbers on them as well. So they all fit a golf club. So here is this one. And then this next one as well, which has the number 3 on it. The blue is a little hard to see, but it's definitely there. And the pom-poms were a little hard for me to attach on, I'm not gonna lie. I wish this was a top-down pattern instead of a bottom-up, because that would have made embroidering a lot easier, and the pom-poms, or maybe I did it the wrong way, who knows. And I also have the number 5, which kind of looks like a 2, but it's the number 5. But yes, so I officially finished these last night when I attached the pom-poms on. I put Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Clearly words isn't my strong suit today. Peculiar Children. That movie on. And I made some pom-poms. Because I knew otherwise I wouldn't. It would have took me a while just because I've been busy with schoolwork. So yes, they're all finished. No, I just have to take a double look at it with the lint roller and give them to my neighbors. So very excited about this, and hopefully I can wake up and put my words in my mouth, because like my words aren't working very well. So I finished this. I think I'm just too excited about this next project that my words just like flew out. Okay. Bear with me here. This is going to sound a little cuckoo. I had a very ambitious plan to come up with a cardigan idea. I'm not going to sell this pattern or anything. This is for me. Just putting that out there. Okay. So I don't know if I wanted to do this because I have been watching a lot of like crochet with me videos, knit with me videos, and everyone's always making sweaters or some sort of variation of that. And I just kind of wanted to make my own, because I'm like, if they can do it in 24 hours, I'm sure it's not that hard as everyone, you know. I didn't do a sweater, I did a cardigan, and I recorded my progress, so there will be a video about it, and it's kind of it's not random, but it is kind of jumpy, I guess, as in I wasn't intending to do a video about the cardigan. I was just crocheting for longer periods of time, and I was just recording myself crocheting, which turned into a watch my progress video because I was crocheting on it all day. But yes, so before I actually show you the item, not that side, this side, my friend drew that side. This is my kind of idea on it. So this is the idea for the sleeve. So the sleeve has a cable, which originally was planned to be in the middle, but now it's going to be on the side. The back is going to have 3 cables on it, which the sleeves are going to connect to on the sides. And then this kind of shows you. And I don't have any plans for a cable in the front, but maybe something on the pocket though, because if I'm making it for myself, I'm going to have pockets. And that works. Okay. Anyways, let me show you. I was able to do 2 sleeves in one day. Fancy. Bear with me here. Everything is kind of a mess right now because I'm working on the back panel, which has multiple balls attached. So I'm going to pause this until I can sort that out. Okay, I have it. The colorway I'm using is Softy Baby, like soft lavender, I think. It kind of yarn barfed on me, so. This is soft lavender. This is a Karen Cakes. This isn't a Karen Cakes. This is a Karen Simply Soft in a colorway that I don't know because it was given to me. But it's a light blue, baby blue color. And then this is Softy Baby in the colorway lavender. Okay. Let's do the sleeves first. Okay, like I said, bear with me here. Sleeve 1. And look at that cable too. I love cables. Okay, and then sleeve 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm going to put it on. And I know that it doesn't go up all the way. That was a part. I wasn't sure how much I was going to put it up cause for the back. So if I was thinking, if anything, I can always add more. Because clearly, like I said, words are working for me. And it looks a little weird because these sleeves are a little baggy. But yeah, there's that. And I think I'm gonna block them too. That way there's a little bit of leeway. Because they fit, but they fit snug. I want them to kind of have a little bit of loose to them. Which I wasn't thinking about when I was designing it. There's that. I'm very excited. And I'm sure blocking it will definitely give it a little bit of stretch that I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm very proud of this cable. And here's this front design. So I originally planned on doing this in this lavender color as well, but I was running a little low on the lavender and I wanted to save it for the actual like body of the cardigan. Plus you couldn't really see the cable and I wanted people to see my hard work and my design. Plus the only other color that I would have on it would be this light blue border, and as much as I love it, I didn't want to have just that. I wanted something else too, which is why I grabbed this light lavender color. And I think I really like it. It's doing a great job. Okay, now for the back. Oh, I also tried it in white. White was too much. Then I did that, and I fell. Okay, now the back. Okay, the back looks like this. But has 3 cables. So something that I didn't show you guys about the other side was that there's like draping across the back, which is going to happen in this as well, which is totally fine. Like, I'm not against that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this is a lot of yarn everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna put this away before it becomes a tangled mess, but that's my progress on that so far, and I will put a little stitch marker on it so you can see where exactly I was at. So there was that cardigan, and that took me, I guess that was a full day's work, but technically a day and a half with all the planning that I did. So now is, did I drop my hook? Oh, there it is. Now is time for my project. Like, yes, it's time for my project. Now it's time to show you the work in progress that I've been working on. I got out my friend's blanket, and whenever I'm camping, I like to bring this blanket with me just because it's a granny square stripe, and it's very fast to work on. So, bear with me here. It got pretty big, and I will go over yarn type and everything later. But right now, I just want to show you where exactly. One second, just gotta. The bottom and then the top. Now, if I put it, I'm about 5'9". If it's sitting at the bottom, that's about how tall it is. So, mine to the top is stretching a little bit too. That's about as tall as it's getting, and I want this to be the full length of my body. So once I get it the full length of my body, I'm going to then, sorry, everything's falling on me. Work this way on it instead of this way, horizontally, and just try to use up some of my 12 skeins that I brought. Because I don't think I'm gonna need that much going back and forth on the top and bottom. So, of course, my little stitch marker here will show me I did this much over the weekend. Oh my goodness. I did that much. This includes car rides and everything as well. And it smells like a beautiful campfire. I did mess up a little bit right here. I think that was a in the dark mistake. But yes, very excited. I got all of that done. This is the colorway. Gossamer, from Red Heart Unforgettable. And this is what it looks like. It's the beautiful rainbow color. Okay. Now, for my next, last, and finished object, which I think is something that I'm the most excited about, if not the cardigan, which is probably why I'm completely losing my mind here. Not that I don't lose my mind every week, but I finished the hat that I started, my knitted hat. Now, you're probably like, oh, good job, whoop-de-doo. I don't think you understand how excited this actually means to me, because a month ago, I gave up on knitting. Or my mindset was that I gave up on knitting, because I have tried and tried and tried so many times. But I can do the very basics. You know, I can do a dishcloth, I can do garter stitch, but that was it. I was just convinced that continental knitting was not the right way of knitting, and that it's faster to do knitting the English way. But either way, that mindset was just not the right mindset to have, and I realized that I like continental knitting. I'm faster at continental knitting, and I'm proud of it. Now I can't wait to make a sock. I really want to learn how to make socks, but I have so many other projects that I need to make first, so I'm going to try to tackle those. So, like, it's an actual hat. And of course it's an actual hat because there's yarn that needs woven in. Like, I knitted this. Like, who would have thought I would knit a hat? Like, I remember when I was struggling how to crochet a hat, and here I am surprised that I could knit a hat. Okay, so aside from the yarn hanging out, here is what it looks like. I am aware that it is a little bit baggy, but I had no idea what I was doing stitches wise. This makes me so happy to wear. I casted on 100 stitches, not realizing if that would be too much, too little. This was the size needle I was using. If someone can tell me what size this is, I would be so grateful, because there's like no indication about what size this is. All I know is that it led me to be able to make a hat, and I'm pretty grateful for that. I also somehow did magic loop knitting when I was trying to do the decreases, and I was so afraid about magic loop. I heard so many things about it, and I did it and didn't even realize. That's exciting on its own also. So nevertheless, a lot of wins this week, and I can't wait. Like, this just makes me so happy, and I know it's not perfect, but I wasn't following the pattern. I was doing my own thing, and look how much yarn I have left. This is amazing. Okay, well, that's all I have to share with you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.